Hello there, welcome to Feli Lifi channel. I'm your girl Feli from Uganda. Guess what? Today we're excited to chat with an inspiring young African lady who has turned her passion for baking into a successful home-based business. As a recent graduate, she made the bold decision to start baking cakes professionally from her home. In this dialogue, we are going to explore her entrepreneurial journey. Join us to hear her story and gather valuable insights that can inspire and motivate you who is looking to start your own business. Right here in Africa. Kindly introduce yourself and share a little bit of your background for your business.
You're welcome, Feli. Happy to have you. Happy to see you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, my name is Joy Kutesa Kwe Twesije. I am a graduate of chemical engineering from Chambogo University, and this is how my baking journey started. Like just as any other person, I finished school and I got a job.
Wow.
And okay, I also got married.
Wow, amazing.
So at that time, I conceived and I was pregnant, and at the job I was doing at that time, they did not allow, in the terms of the contract, it was not allowed for you to work as you're pregnant. So at a later stage in my pregnancy journey, I had to stay home. I could no longer work, and I was home. I wouldn't be doing anything. It would be more of social media, look at what people are doing, and and at that time I would always ask myself, what should I do, what can I do while at home? And well, I looked at the things I was having at home. My parents on my wedding day gave me an oven.
Wow.
And it was part of the wedding gift I had. So when I received this oven, I was using it for normal things at home. Cooking food, maybe baking chicken and what. So I decided maybe to try out baking and see what can I do. And then I tried to inquire from the people that were doing baking classes. And they told me they were charging around 700,000 for 1 month. And at that time I didn't have that money, that's 700,000. So I was thinking of, okay, how do I raise this money? And I take up a baking class and start. And I didn't really have the money. So I kept thinking, maybe when I get back to work, I will get the money and do baking. So after giving birth, I was between the whole thing of, should I go back to work and leave my young child at home? Or should I stay home and do something? But remember, I don't even have the money. So of course I felt like I'm so attached to my child, let me stay home.
I can imagine.
So I decided to stay home. I said, I'm going to take care of this baby. But I told myself I must do something while at home. And I told myself I am going to do something. So as I was looking for money, I told myself I'm going to look for money and join that baking class. So as I'm looking for money, there is a workshop for bakers. That particular person I had asked to teach me was advertising for some baker's workshop, and in the baker's workshop they were teaching so many things. It was in Seta, and so when this person advertised, I decided to go. The baker's workshop was 90,000. It was cheaper than the 700,000. So I decided to go for the baker's workshop. So it was a day's workshop, but when I reached the workshop I had some little money on me, and I found when they were selling baking equipment at a discount because it was a workshop for bakers. I decided to buy a few things like baking trays, baking tins. You'll see them. They were very cheap. And then I also bought a small mixer. And then I bought a turntable. And my money was done. I decided what I had to do that day and came back home.
What I've seen about your story, your mom saw your strength at a tender age, and she decided to gift you with an oven for you to bake. You remember you are at this point where you were deciding whether to do tailoring or baking, and you went with baking. What I'm saying is your mom saw what you are going to become in the future, and that is the decision you ended up even making without even knowing. Basing on your mom's gift.
That's what actually I did.
This is amazing.
So after getting the equipment, I came back home. Actually, at the workshop, I bought a recipe book. And it had different recipes for cakes. So I decided to keep trying out for my visitors. But if a person comes home, I make for them a small cake.
Wow.
So one time I received a visitor and I made for them a cake just like I usually do. So when I made for this person a cake, she asked me, like, are you doing cakes? Do you know how to do cakes? And I told her, yes, I know. And then there was Mother's Day was coming up, and she told me, is it possible for you to make like 400 cupcakes for Mother's Day?
Yeah.
And I told her, yes, I will. I took it up. I really had not done anything like that, but I was like, I'm going to do it. Yeah. So I decided to take on that gig.
Yeah.
So, and I bought things. I don't know if
what did you buy? What did you buy? What are those?
I bought around 6 cartons of flour.
Yes.
Then I think 6 kilograms of Blue Band.
Yes.
Still I bought.
What is Blue Band? Some of these
margarine.
people do not understand. Thank you.
Yes, I bought 6 kilograms, and then I bought 3 trays of eggs.
Yes, yes.
I bought small baking powder.
Yes.
Yes, I bought small 6. Yeah, and I bought flavor vanilla and strawberry.
Yes.
And that was around 200,000. That's what the whole cost took me, around 200,000.
Yeah.
And I bought 6 kilograms of sugar.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I decided to make. I followed a recipe and I made them. I made the cakes. I had already bought the baking things at the workshop. I had some.
Just to ask.
Yes.
Where did you get that startup capital for you to start?
Well, I talked to my husband about the gig I got, and it was exciting. We calculated the profit we would get, and it was worth. Okay, he gave me the money.
Yeah.
It was worth him investing.
Okay.
So he gave me 200,000, and it was to be paid back after selling the cakes.
Nothing for free.
Yeah, nothing for free. Yes,
nothing for free.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
So obviously, I sold the idea to him.
Yeah.
And he was willing to give me his money.
Yeah.
Yet before I didn't have a customer, he didn't give me any money.
So, ladies, housewives, I encourage you guys, you ladies, if you are home and you're doing nothing, come up with these home skills that you can do, like this lady. Feel free to ask your man for a startup capital. I'm sure your man will support you, like Joy has been supported with her husband to start her bakery journey.
Oh yeah. So what happened? I made 400 cakes, put them in a bucket, and I was excited. She told me Mother's Day was on a Monday. She told me to deliver them on Friday.
Yeah.
So I made them like on a Monday, and so on Wednesday I called her. She didn't pick, and I'm like, okay, what's happening? Called her the whole day and she was not picking. So on Thursday morning she sends me a message. She's like, oh Joy, I hope you've not bought the ingredients. I hope you haven't made the cakes because we are unable to sell the things on that particular day.
Yes.
And I have my bucket full of 400 cakes. I've already made them, and I'm like, what am I going to do? Yeah. Remember, this money I'm supposed to take it back. So what? We started eating cakes. We're like, okay, let's eat. We started eating cakes at home, cakes for breakfast, cakes for lunch, cakes for supper.
If I was there, I would have joined that party.
We had a party.
It was a party, but on business,
yeah,
it was.
Of course, I was thinking like, what? This is so bad. And then, I shared the cakes with my neighbor. I gave her 10 cakes actually. Yeah. So when I gave her 10 cakes
for free,
I was like, I can't keep eating cakes, and then let me just start giving out to the neighbor. So I gave her 10 cakes.
Okay.
I didn't tell her that I had a bucket of 400 cakes in the house. No.
Yeah.
So the next day she comes back and asked me, do you make cakes? I'm like, yes, I do. And then she told me, please make for me 10 fruit cupcakes, fruit with fruit flavor. So,
wow. Viewers, are you listening to this amazing story? So whenever you give something for free from your business, you expect some returns. They may not come immediately, but you never know the person whom you give that product or service for free. They will come back and request for your service or your product with a cost attached on it. So I encourage you, don't be so hard on yourself that you cannot give out for something for free. This is where you can even get better opportunities for your business or service.
Yeah, oh yes. So after giving her the cakes, she ordered for 10 cakes for 10,000.
Yeah.
So I made them and she took them to her workplace. And then after that, someone at her workplace liked the cakes.
Yeah.
So they ordered for more cakes. By this time, the good thing, they ordered for the same flavor I had made with the 400 cakes. So I got part of them and started selling. So So we stopped eating cakes. We realized we could sell them. We stopped eating them. So I reached out to, okay, my mind started thinking, okay, what can I do? Am I going to just eat this and then cover the money and then I'm done? I'm like, no. I reached out to a friend who had a canteen, and I asked her if I could sell my cakes at her canteen. And well, she welcomed it. And she has a canteen at a hospital. Suppose we're thinking, do people eat cakes or what? But she was the option I had at that time, so I decided to sell to her. Okay. So I took my cakes to her canteen, and I think within a period of 1 week, people had bought all the cakes. Around 200 cakes, they had bought all of them. Yeah.
You didn't give up.
No.
She didn't give up. Despite the fact that she made all those cakes and she was not able to sell them due to that challenge of her friend. But she didn't give up. She gave some to her friend. Her friend came back. She wanted more. She gave her more. She went on to distribute these cakes to the shop. The shopkeeper sold everything. All the cakes were done. Customers wanted more cakes. Are you seeing this amazing story? So I encourage you, never give up in your life. Challenges might be there, you know. You can get a lot of setbacks, but never give up on your dreams.
Yeah. And that's how I started.
Wow.
Because with the 200 cakes, we then wanted more cakes. And then I had already set my price, because it was 1,000 per cupcake.
Per cupcake.
Yes, and it's okay, pressure, so them 500. But for me, because they are homemade, and I was putting in all the ingredients. They were having a different taste from the ones I buy for 500.
Okay.
So I set the standard, let it be 1,000.
Okay. Do you mind sharing some of the ingredients that you use? You may not tell us your recipe, but just share a few of your ingredients.
Okay, use the normal ingredients. It could just be the quantity.
Yeah.
Flour, margarine, sugar, eggs.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Basically, that's it.
Yeah, and other flavors.
And how did you feel when your cakes were finished?
I felt good. I felt like, oh, I am there.
Joy, do you have any message for the youth or anyone who might be interested in doing a cake business or starting a cake business?
And my message to any aspiring African young entrepreneur or anyone interested in starting a business is, you should start. Look around the available material that you have, the things that you can easily access or that is affordable, and do something. However small the beginning may be, just do it and aim at getting clients. Share your business on all your social media platforms, and talk about your business wherever you go. And trust me, you will be there one day. And also, maybe another advice I could say is, try to connect to other successful entrepreneurs that are in the same kind of business. Or it could be like linkages. You need to just get associated to them. If there are any workshops that come up in line with the business that you're doing, if you can afford, just go for it. And also look out on social media, on YouTube. People have shared content on all kinds of businesses. If you cannot afford to attend a workshop, go on YouTube, search for information, and where you can, look out for an entrepreneur that is doing the same business. They'll advise you, seek for help where you need help, ask as much as you can, and above all, put God first. Trust the Lord. Every other day that you wake up, pray for your business, prophesy in your business. Just ask the Lord to put you where you want Him to put you. He's a faithful God. He will not fail you. I wish you all the best, and to all bakers that could want some knowledge, I'm available for anyone, any person out there that wants to start a baking business and you're struggling, you don't know where to start from, you don't know what to do. Give me a call. Let's talk about it.
Wow, what an amazing story. Hope you've been inspired. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel for those who are new. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video here on YouTube. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.